Hello everyone, welcome back to the latest episode. This time I have chosen a different approach. Someone in the comment section asked me to create a Rakdos deck without Orcish Bowmaster and without the Nazguls. I always like challenges, so I have created a red-black Goblin/Orc deck with the ability Amass and casting cards from the exile. And I created a theme which is about goblins, also iconic orcs from Isengard such as Mauhur, who is actually Lurtz from the films, but in the books Lurtz doesn't appear, it's Mauhur instead of him. Also we have Uglúk, who is basically the captain in the films of the Uruk-hai scouts, chasing the fellowship, who will be also later on killed by the Rohirrim. And during the game I just figured out how well, for example, Moria Marauder works together with Mauhur. So yeah, I just put Moria Marauder in the center of the deck because his ability is incredible. It says whenever a goblin or an orc deals damage to our opponent, we can exile the top card of our library and we can play it until end of this turn. And if Moria Marauder attacks, it will not be blocked. He can deal twice damage, so he can exile 2 cards at once. And then we have also Mauhur, a great card with madness, so it can easily sneak through our opponent's defense, and when there is, for example, one big creature on the battlefield, we can also attack only with Mauhur, so it will deal damage. We will have card advantage and we can also cast lands or other cards from exile. What I also like about Mauhur is he doubles the amount of counters, so when we put one counter on, for example, the orc token, we will just double the amount of those tokens. Then there is another great combo. It includes Fall of Care Andros together with Spiteful Banditry, and this enchantment says whenever a creature an opponent controls is dealt excess non-combat damage, Amass Orcs X, where X is that excess damage. And we are playing literally a burn deck, so we have so many burn spells like Smite the Deathless, Fear Fire Foes, Foray of Orcs, and of course Spiteful Banditry. And especially with Spiteful Banditry, when it deals additional damage like 2 to 4 creatures, we will get an 8/8 huge orc token. And then we can also, for 7 mana, Fall of Care Andros deals 7 damage to target creature. And also card drawing shouldn't be a problem in this deck, because we have Palantir of Orthanc, the tool of Saruman, who could communicate with Sauron through this, and this allows us to draw cards. Also like Moria Marauder, for example. Then we have also Uglúk of the White Hand. Let's say that's our commander in this deck. Whenever a creature we control dies, it will get a +1/+1 counter. If it's an orc or goblin, it will get even twice that much counters. And this deck only contains goblins and orcs. I also included the enchantment saga there and back again with Smaug. It's a huge creature with 6/6 flying haste. And when this creature dies, we will get 14 treasure tokens. So this is the last option we have when it looks really bad in the game and we can't go through the defense of our opponent. We have in total 13 mountains, 9 swamps, 1 Barad-dûr and 1 Mount Doom. So yeah, let's play some games. So welcome back. This time I decided to play ranked games again after the last time, which was unranked. I think it's just more competitive and you can measure the strength of the deck by dueling with them. So yeah, that's a fine hand, and we have also 2 mountains to cast Spiteful Banditry, also Gorbag in case we need more other cards, so we can sacrifice some orcs and we will draw cards, or we will also create some treasure tokens. Nice, also we have the Palantir, so it allows us to draw cards, and our opponent played Rivendell. And the Swamp. I hope it's not one of those Dimir decks with Agent of Rapine or other alchemy cards. Then we can cast Book of Motherbull and start to amass our army. Yeah, actually we can also sacrifice this creature and we'll draw a better card, hopefully. Yes, we will draw a card. And yeah, burn spells are always welcome. Those are sick lands. I'm speaking about the unique artwork of each of these, and yeah, it's a nice collection of those on the battlefield. So yeah, Legion of Ashes, so they can exile a non-land permanent card. It's better to choose Book of Motherbull rather than the Palantir, because Palantir is one of the most powerful cards in the set, because it allows us to draw cards. I think also in Commander, in those artifact decks, it can be very useful. And yeah, it's time to cast Saruman's powerful tool, the Palantir so we don't have to worry about any counter spells. And yeah, we wanted to take the another burn spell, but our opponent just disposed it. So 2 damage for them. The only problem in the set is that all the burn spells, I think, or almost all of them, don't target the opponent or planeswalker. And now we see the One Ring on the battlefield. Yeah, I hate to play against the One Ring, to be honest. Ball of Kerandros. Yeah, the One Ring is even more powerful than the Palantir, of course, it should be. I really like the design of this card, Palantir of Ortank. So let's see what our opponent is going to cast. Sheoldred's Assimilator, also one of the alchemy cards. I mean, what I find weird, actually, you can always avoid more counters on the One Ring by replacing it by another One Ring. In my opinion, it should say on the card, only 1 copy is allowed in this deck. Nazguls, for example, you can have even 9 of them in reference to the films and books. Yeah, so we can use Fear Fire Foes, we'll kill the creature, and 1 damage. Yeah. Perfect. We need Mauhur, so we'll take this creature card. They're taking the damage. But that was a lot of damage. Mauhur plus the Fall of Kerandros, which makes in total 5 mana. Let's see what they are going to do. Oh, they are aiming, yeah. Go for the throat. Okay. And they're aiming for the Palantir. Legion of Ashes again. Yeah, so I mean, we can also deal damage by tapping Mount Doom, and we can also attack with our Orc army. So it's 1 damage. And they are still losing life because of the One Ring. Because it has 2 burden counters, so 2 damage. Yeah, that might be close. We can also use Mount Doom. So hopefully they will not kill the creature. Yeah, at the end of our opponent's turn, we will use Mount Doom, or actually we can use it right now. So if it's their turn, they will die. Yeah, we have to destroy all the cards on the battlefield. Yeah, we can also cast the Enchantment Saga. Yeah, GG. So, here we go. Our opponent starts this game this time. And yeah, we'll take this hand. I hope we can cast Fall of Kerandros as soon as possible, so we can also take advantage by casting Smite the Deathless or Fear Fire Foes. We just need a 3rd land. Hopefully it's a swamp, because then we can also cast Golem Spite. Nice. So we have gotten the 3rd land. And yeah, opponent is playing a 3-color deck, so a lot of lands are tapped. I think that's our advantage, the speed. And let's see what they are. Oh, Navigation Orb. Sacrifice, search your library for up 2 basic lands. Yeah, it's also very mana heavy. 3-color deck. Yeah, I see black, blue, white. We have... I mean, next turn we can cast Uglúk. Or... I mean, let's wait and see what our opponent is going to do. Oh, awesome. One of those Baldur's Gates lands. Yeah, I think we should go for Uglúk. So we have at least 1 creature on the battlefield. Yes. Yeah, the Baldur's Gate land looks like Minas Morgul actually. It would fit totally into the Lord of the Rings set. Okay, Uruk-hai resurrected. Okay, but we can also use Golem Spite, so we'll do that. We can kill this creature. Or, wait, actually we can also use Smite the Devil, so we'll receive a token. Yep. And then we can also cast Moria Marauder, but I will wait first, and maybe they have a lot of those. Oh, Kaya. A Planeswalker from March of the Machines. That's a sick card. For -3 loyalty points they can exile a target creature or enchantment. And then also the other abilities are sick. I mean, they are creating a 1/1 token of this, but it's a spirit in addition to that, and they still have the ability. Wow, it's incredibly powerful. Such a strong Planeswalker. Also +2. Opponent loses 3 life, you gain 3 life, and also the 0 loyalty ability. You can draw 2 cards. I mean, okay, the Planeswalker is very expensive, but even though. Oh, we can cast Uglúk, perfect. But I have no idea how to get rid of this Planeswalker. We don't have any sorcery spells or instant spells that deal damage to Planeswalkers. Okay, so 3 copies of that on the battlefield. Yeah, this deck has also a lot of alchemy cards. Oh, they will discard. Sure. I mean, we can use Fearfire Foes and kill one of these, so the other creatures will be a little bit weaker. Yeah, we can use that, and then also Moria Marauder has double strike. So X3, and then autopay, and then we can attack Uglúk, will attack the Planeswalker, Marauder, the opponent, also the token. Because we need to cast also some other cards from exile, we only have Mount Doom at the moment. Oh, okay, both are blocking Uglúk. Come on, give us some good cards. No. Even more lands, and yeah, Fearfire Foes. We cannot use this card, unfortunately. So, wow, that was bad. That was really bad. Okay, here we go again with the One Ring. They are in a very fine position right now. They have still 20 life points, so they don't care about the One Ring. And they will exile the Moria Marauder. Fine. Wow, it's now a flying creature, so they can attack it. It has double strike, but yeah, we will use Golem Spite, Mount Doom. Yeah, we can also use the Tempt ability, and let's attack the Planeswalker. Yeah, we'll try at least to kill Kaya. Let's see, maybe we will succeed. But it looks very bad for us. Oh, Tasha. So 2 Planeswalkers on the battlefield. I think we can concede. because if we will attack with the token, it will get -1/-1. So we will start the game. Wow, we have a lot of lands, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But we have Moria Marauder at the beginning, so yeah, I think that might be a good hand. Our opponent did mulligan. So let's put the mountain on the battlefield. And we need to use the Moria Goblin's ability as soon as possible. Hopefully they will not kill it. Hopefully it's a tapped land, because yeah, it's a 3-color deck. It is. Perfect. And then we can start attacking with Moria Marauder. Come on, give us some good cards. Land, the swamp, yeah. Oh my gosh. I mean, okay, we can use the swamp. But we need more creatures. So we can also use the full potential of Moria Marauder's ability. Yeah, another copy. I mean, it's not bad, but I fear that they might kill both goblins, so just keep that one. Burn spell. Mauhur, perfect. I mean, that's the dream team. So we can cast Mauhur. Every game they have the one ring. I believe they have 4 copies, but anyway. Also, it's quite at the beginning of the game. Black Gate. I mean, we can use the Mount Tomb. It will be untapped because Mauhur is a legendary creature. And then we'll put as many goblins, orcs we can on the battlefield. We just need to have a card advantage, because they will obviously have by using the one ring. Yeah, maybe they have also some other removal spells. Oh, that's the alchemy bird. The oracle, yeah. So we can kill it with Smite the Deathless. Yeah, conjure ability. So many alchemy cards, they have this ability. And Shieldred's Assimilator. I mean, I thought maybe they will cast a removal spell, but that's fine. We can deal with that. Yeah, as I said earlier, our advantage is the speed of the stack, because they need a lot of mana. They have so many cards with high mana cost. Also the planeswalkers, for example Tasha or Kaya, and also the creatures are very mana heavy. Perfect. So we can use Book of Mazarbu and also Grishnak. We have so many orcs on the battlefield right now. Perfect. Sure, more mana for them. Wow, I'm curious what they are going to cast now. Oh, okay, the witches again. So 3 copies on the battlefield. But that shouldn't be a problem. We have Fearfire Foe, so we can kill one of these, and other creatures will be just weaker. And also they will still get 1 damage from Fear Fire foes. Yeah, that's a alchemy mixed with Lord of the Rings. Or actually, I saw just the one ring in this deck. Palantir, okay. MS. But I like the ability of this card because you just cast it and then you are getting even 2 other copies of this card on the battlefield. So let's use Fear Fire foes. And then we can also cast Moria Marauder, but first we'll attack. Oh, they are not going to block. GG. Yeah, that was close. That was even harder than I imagined against Kaya and Tasha. We were also very lucky because they didn't cast it. Yeah, so GG. And yeah, if you like the format, Block Constructed, I'm just playing with cards from one set. Please subscribe and see you next time. Bye bye.